So as you know, I like to keep things real on my YouTube channel by letting you guys know what goes on in my life, especially things that I didn't quite expect. So to be completely honest, 4 months ago, if you had told me that I was going to embark on a journey to publish my first children's book, I probably would have looked at you and said, "You're out of your mind. What are you talking about? I don't know anything about this stuff." Hello everybody and welcome to Real Life Introvert. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name's Cecilia, I'm the introvert. I've got news for you. So today I have some very exciting news to tell you all that as of 2 weeks ago, I am an author. I am a children's book author. At last, I am so excited about this. I've been wanting to be an author for a long time, and even a couple months ago, I never thought this was going to be possible. It's been a wild and fast journey, and I'm very excited to tell you all about it in this video and in the videos to come this month. So without further ado, here is my book. It is called Grandma's Magic Blanket, and I think it's an adorable story, and I'm very excited to bring this to you. It took me a total of 2 weeks to come up with the entire story, front to end, all the words, and to actually come up with the illustrations too. I will say, disclaimer, that the illustrations was a collab with an artist named Tanya, who actually took all my drawings on paper and turned them into this gorgeous art you see before you. She's a very impressive, talented artist. I will put her information in the links below, because if you ever need something illustrated and you love her style like I do, I would definitely consider looking her up and giving her some work, because she did an amazing job on my book. Let's get into some of the nitty-gritty stuff. This video won't be very long, so I'm not going to bore you with all the details because that will come in later videos. So today I'm just going to focus on the very basic story behind the story itself. So Grandma's Magic Blanket was inspired by my mom because she actually makes blankets for all of the grandkids in our family. So what happened was that one day I had been over to Mom and Dad's to go visit and say hi and just talk. And Mom was working on a blanket at the time. We were in the kitchen, she had the cupboard cleaned off, and she had this massive blanket draped over the entire cupboard, covering the cupboard. And I'm watching her, because I don't sew, my sewing skills not good. So I'm watching her make this blanket, and in my brain, little things are turning, and I'm going, you know, that'd be such a cute story about a grandma who makes blankets for grandkids. Like, that'd be cute. So then I thought about it, and then I talked to Mom, and then I went home. And that night I went, oh my goodness, there's my story. That's what I need to do. So I wrote it all down. I still have the notebook. I have all the original drawings. I wrote it all down. I drew it all out in 2 weeks. It is dedicated to my mom because it was inspired by my mom. This is a book I hold very dear to my heart because she makes blankets for everyone, but she doesn't just make a blanket and throw it to the side. She picks out the materials special. If it's a boy or a girl, she goes to the store, she looks for this special material, she finds super soft and wonderful stuff. She makes sure it's sewn tight, it's well done, it's beautiful, it looks great. She puts a lot of love and a lot of time into her blankets. And I thought that was such a beautiful thing to see. I mean, like, this is a grandma who could do anything with her time, but she spends a lot of time making these handmade, beautiful blankets for the grandkids that are coming in our family. So I thought that story was beautiful. So I was very honored to be able to put this story down on paper to dedicate it to my mom, because I really loved it. And if anything, I want to share this experience with the rest of the world, because some people don't know what it's like. So at least in reading my book, they can experience that specialty, that love of a grandma. Grandmas will do almost anything for you. You know, they spoil you, they give you cookies, they do all that jazz. So this book, Grandma's Magic Blanket, will be on Amazon as soon as I can get it uploaded and ready to go for launching. I do have a Facebook page that you can follow called Grandma's Magic Blanket by Cecilia Freeman, and it is dedicated to making this book come to life. I am actually going to be spending time to make a blanket for one lucky winner who's going to be getting the blanket as a giveaway gift. So what happens is that during my launch week for my book, I'm going to be putting the names of people who buy my book and tell me about it in like a bowl or something, and I'm going to draw a name of a lucky winner, and then I will ship a handmade special blanket to that person. I'm very excited about this giveaway. Me and my mom are going to work on it. It's a special time for us to bond, but it's also a time for us to give something to a very lucky winner when I publish my book, when I launch it on Amazon, and I'm very, very excited for it. And I hope all of you get to read my book and leave reviews and love it and even get inspired to do your own. Something about this book that I also wanted to share, which is why in the next couple videos I'm going to be breaking it down into what I did to get this, because this did not come easy, because I took a very hard way around because I didn't know any better. So I wanted to share my journey of how I made my book, Grandma's Magic Blanket, with you, so that you can avoid the mistakes and get your book of your dreams published and all the other books that you have in your head. Grandma's Magic Blanket will be launching in late February or early March. I'm very, very excited about it, and I can't wait for everyone to actually be able to own my book. Thank you all for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Put comments down below if you have any questions for me, and if you want to know more about Grandma's Magic Blanket, go ahead and look me up on Facebook, add me as a friend, and then join my grandma group, my Grandma Magic Blanket group. I'd love to see you all there. And tell anyone you want about my book. It is perfectly fine. I will let you all know when it launches, and I'm going to be very excited to give my magic blanket away to someone as a giveaway gift. Very excited. Thank you all for joining today. Look forward to next week's video, and I will see you all later. Bye everybody. And now it has actually happened, and it didn't happen by magic. It didn't happen because someone held my hand and walked me through the whole process and paid for everything. This is something that happened because I asked questions, I pushed my boundaries, I got out of my comfort zone, I paid money for this, and I worked my butt off for this. But it is one of the best things and the most amazingly proud moments of my life is to have my own children's book published now. And I'll be launching it very soon. Grandma's Magic Blanket, Grandma's Magic Blanket, Grandma's Magic Blanket. Grandma's Magic Blanket.